Hey, I decided not to go back to Red Shirt for now because I wasn't really engaged in it, and I don't know, it might get better, but I don't think it's probably for me, so I might give it a shot later, but for now, I thought I'd try Gone Home, which is a game I've heard a little bit about. Basically, this game is light on story, or sorry, the opposite. It puts an emphasis on story at the possible expense of gameplay. I think basically you're just going around exploring a house and trying to solve a mystery related to that. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I enjoy these kind of games. I play games primarily for the story, most of the time at least. So I think this should be right up my alley. And like I said briefly in the Red Shirt video, I want to kind of, when I'm doing these Let's Plays, put a focus on the story of the game. So as far as analyzing it goes and kind of critiquing the game to a certain extent. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of that and, just see how this game goes.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Alright. So apparently this game has some voice acting, which I assumed it did, because I think you can hear like recorded messages and stuff, but I imagine there's also a lot of post-it notes and things of that variety that you just have to read. So I don't really know if this is, like, clearly this game is a mystery. I don't know to what extent. I'm just basically experimenting with the controls. Alright, this cup checks out. I think it's safe to say that I don't need the cup. Excellent. So, what I mean is, I don't know if the game expects you to solve anything, or if it's basically a game of interacting, and through those interactions, I don't know that I'd pay $6 for this duck, to be honest. Through these interactions, you're prompted to give solutions. What I basically mean is, I don't know if through sheer virtue of brute force I could just beat this game, or if I actually am required to pay attention because, there's a test later. Oh, hang on a sec. There's a note on the door. Katie, I'm sorry. Dear God, don't look for me. Yeah, okay, so this right off the bat is kind of bizarre. Not so much the note itself, but the implication that she didn't want her parents to know, and therefore she put the note right at the front door where they would see. I mean, I'm just assuming that the house has been completely abandoned, which is, fine, but then if she knows the house is, oh, there's the key. If she knows the house is abandoned, why would she leave the note? So, and if she doesn't know the house, I'm talking about Sam. If Sam knows the house is abandoned, why would she leave the note? And if she doesn't know the house is abandoned, still, why would she leave the note where her parents could see it? So, well, whatever. Probably needlessly overanalyzing the mundane. So there's a lot of shit here. None of this looks pickupable or really legible. There's a note. I'm gonna assume that for the most part the things that you can't pick up are things that are just there for decoration, not really meant to be read. Okay. Travel time 1 to 10 minutes. That's an awfully wide range. Nothing here that I can see. Alright. Okay, so I can't remember where we are. Like I don't.
Dear Katie.
Oh.
So much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay. I have a backpack, is what I just learned. Oh, okay, so they have a baby. Or is that just toilet paper? I guess, no, I think that's, I think it's just toilet paper, and that's just the logo. Examine magazine. There's a lot of things to pick up here. None of this seems particularly useful. Oh. I'm, by the way, just assuming, because I don't think this is a horror game, so I'm just assuming that there's not going to be any jump scares or anything of that nature. And I don't really think I need to examine the toilet paper, but I want to complete this mess I'm making. I can't throw the towels on the floor. I don't think I had the... No, I didn't have the power to throw the magazine on the floor. But there's another roll of toilet paper there. Let us put that with the others. Excellent. I can't open the toilet. I can flush the toilet. We can put the hand soap on the floor. Perfect. I think my work in this room is done. Alright. Okay, so I'm fairly certain I'm Katie. And I assumed that she was in college or whatever, but I guess I guess in reality she basically traveled all around the US and Europe. Basically just taking a year to, you know, find herself. I've always wanted to travel the world. I've been many places, but there's so many more. Can't read that. Is that... Oh, hang. Okay. Who refers to, like, the place they used to live as the old neighborhood? Alright. So this is us. Those smiles. Man, that smile there in the center, that's stuff of nightmares. Alright.